an absolute boring ass beyond dog. I want to say dog shit, but at least just a boring ass SmackDown, man. This is WrestleMania season, ladies and gentlemen. These Raw and SmackDown shows are completely just, I don't say unwatchable, but honestly, they are unwatchable to a point. Minus the triple threat match you got on SmackDown between Trick Williams and Damian Priest and Carmelo Hayes. Nothing is above a B minus. Everything is either B minus or low, other than this triple threat match I just mentioned. This show is fucking awful. And the same formula to end the show and just start the show, it's gotta end. It's gotta end, people. But it is what it is. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode Lucas E. Allen 1018 on YouTube and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show, which is Monday edition of LimitsCenter. Man, what was those 7 days weeks I wanted to do last week? The 7 days upload last week? Yeah, I didn't upload Saturday or the weekend whatsoever. I didn't upload on Thursday either. I uploaded my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I started off hot until Thursday came along, to say the least. But still. Welcome to your Limits Dinner, oh my god, LimitsCenter, for your Monday, February 23rd, 2026. It's heading closer and closer, so obviously WrestleMania, she's going to get the Elimination Chamber week, obviously. But still. Oh, Bobby, anything, follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Lucas E. Allen. As we'll say, it's XRS on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Watch on today's podcast on YouTube. Hit the like button on today's podcast. Hit the subscribe button if you've done so already. Turn the bell for post notifications up on this channel. And always, feel free to leave a comment. Leave my episode for your Monday, February 23rd, 2026 episode of LimitsCenter. Also on Spotify, do the same thing. Leave me a comment and also a 5-star rating. Be very nice as well, to say the least. Shall we start your podcast today? Shall I get started 2 minutes in already? I'll include the intro to YouTube. We'll discuss first your Friday night Suckdown, February 20th, 2026 review. We discussing that. Also, a news story might overshadow SmackDown to a point. I might even put this in the thumbnail, but I doubt I will. I'm yet to do the thumbnail yet. I know I'm what a content creator I am. Janel Grant makes a rare public appearance live on cam. I think it's on television, honestly. To discuss NDAs and misconduct. Yeah. Feel free to cover your ears there, Vince McMahon. So, I know you're out there. Between you fucking weird-ass motherfuckers, honestly. He ain't gonna fuck you, but still. Actually, he probably will, but that's a story for another day. Bet he pays hush money. Fuck Vince McMahon. Fuck that man, obviously. We're discussing that. WWE blocks Elimination Chamber watch parties. I don't think it's really it's not like to do YouTube and stuff like that. It's more to do the Chicago stuff itself. Just petty shit from WWE. I don't even know, honestly. God knows. God knows. Backstage news. But also got some backstage news on David Finlay's free agency status and amid WWE interest rumors. We're discussing that. Plus, AJ Styles says he was supposed to be on Raw tonight. Like I'm right around 7:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'm missing the start of Raw, obviously, by the time publishing this on YouTube. It probably, if I can guess, upload around 8:30. If not latest, probably 9 o'clock. AJ Styles says he originally planned to retire at the WrestleMania 41 last year, WrestleMania 41. Be discussing that. Also, finishing off, I did be discussing character shift for Lyra Valkyria. Ass fucking backwards creative decision there. Like I said, it's just a report, it's not confirmed, but still. We're going to discuss it all in today's podcast. Glad you're joining me. As always, contact your Monday edition of LimitsCenter. For Monday, February 23rd, 2026 on YouTube and all audio platforms, Lucas E. Allen Show and YouTube and Lucas E. Allen 1018. Let's go on today's podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Starting with, you got to see your Friday night SmackDown. February 20th, 2026 review. After some backstage shots of people walking and recap of last week's show, as like the formulaic shit they always do on Friday nights, Cody Rhodes made his way to the ring for a promo, and like I said, the sky is blue. As soon as he's asked what the crowd wanted to talk about, like I said, the sky is blue. Jacob Fatu's music hit and came to the ring, looking very serious. Fatu said that he and Sami Zayn and Rose beat before Drew McIntyre got involved. And he said that Cody knows it's the truth. He then called out McIntyre for a fight, which Rose not seemed too upset about. Nick Gallus, the SmackDown general manager, showed up to say that he gave Drew the night off because there was too much at stake heading into the Chamber and WrestleMania. But McIntyre ended up showing up in the crowd anyway. Oh yeah, he definitely gave him the night off, seriously, dude. With that one. What a fucking, just a formulaic start, man. Fatu tried to go into the crowd to get him, but Aldis and security cut him off. Rhodes called McIntyre a name that WWE's had to censor to end the promo. A big fat motherfucking C. My God, man. How much I'm tired of these just one of yours, the MFTs or Cody Rhodes or Drew McIntyre now. Oh my God, man. What is this formulaic bullshit promo start to your show? Right, I'll just say you should start a promo. That's not what I'm not trying to say here. What I am trying to say is that we get in these promos are fucking awful. What the fuck is this show? What is this show? For this deserves 3 hours for. To drag on and drag on and drag on and drag on and drag on. Who the flying fuck cares? Big fat C. Shall we move on? With more filler, and I hate to say this as Ilya Dragunov fan I am. Tama Tonga, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, defeats Ilya Dragunov. One half of the Tag Team Champions beat Ilya Dragunov. Thank God it was not Solo Sikoa, but still. C+. I am tired of the MFTs, as you can fucking tell. Like, who the fuck cares? It's average shit on your show. What is this? How am I supposed to care, people? Are you supposed to care? Your buddy next to me on the left and right. Suppose there's two men on the left and right. It's like sarcasm. Do you care left version of me? No? What about your right version of me? No? I figured so. This show is just fucking awful. It's fucking awful. How are you supposed to be so amped into this fucking show? This show is boring. C+. And I hate to see Ilya Dragunov take a freaking L to one half of a tag team champions. Just saying, Triple H. Hold on, Jade Cargill, the reigning defending WWE Women's Champion, came out to the ring and bragged about beating Jordan Grace last week. She addressed Liv Morgan and said that she will show up on Raw to your decision about who she will face at WrestleMania. Obviously, this will be taking place tonight. That's about all I can give you. That's about all I can fucking give you. Another big fat C. And by the way, this I found is like incredibly funny. After this promo, Charlotte Flair made her entrance away for her next match on the show, teasing a Jade and Charlotte Flair match at WrestleMania for the Women's Championship. Meanwhile, spoiler alert, Charlotte did not even qualify. She actually took the pinfall against Kiana James. Are you fucking serious, dude? Like, what are we doing? I know God Greener. Let's go to the next match here. But I know God Greener, if anyone believes that Kiana James stands any sort of shot to be going to WrestleMania and challenging for a world championship, whether it's Stephanie Becerra's Women's World Championship or Jade Cargill's Women's Championship, like you said, it will be determined on Raw tonight. So why the fuck does she should qualify? Well, I can say the same thing for Javon Evans on the Raw men's side. Yeah, I can say that too. At least Javon Evans could be very much better in a chamber match than Kiana James could. I don't like Kiana. I think she's getting better and better. But should she realistically be inside an Elimination Chamber match right now? Should she? My answer is, that's just me, no. No. Could be many other people too. But this promo gets a big fat scene. So I discuss the next match, honestly. Keep going forward. Yeah, Kiana James. defeats Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax to qualify for the 2026 Women's Elimination Chamber match. Another C+. Went back and forth with C's and C+. Lovely there at Triple H. Are you really the C show? Even NXT be the B show, and I don't think any one of the shows are really. Maybe at this rate, NXT might be the A show. I might be honest. And again, the show that show says its own problems too, but that's developmental. At least I get that to a point. If I love this show on a regular basis, no, I still have a lot of questions. There are booking decisions too, but still. Oh my god, man! What plan should Kiana James be qualifying for a women's chamber match? Over she stands no chance. She really doesn't. They took out Charlotte for who is gonna win this match? Is it really gonna be Tiffany and Jade again at WrestleMania? This time at WrestleMania for the women's championship? Man, what that definitely speaks WrestleMania to me, people. A match that took place at Saturday night's main event just last year. Yeah, that's so much WrestleMania worthy. Oh my lord, man. What is this? This show makes my freaking brain rot. Oh my goodness, man. This gives a C+. And what is Charlotte gonna take out somebody like, I don't know, maybe Kiana or even Alexa Bliss in the chamber beforehand and didn't take the place of Jade at WrestleMania? Is that why she didn't get to Jade and Charlotte? In that case, why is that heel versus heel then? The fuck are we doing? Unless Alexa wins the chamber and Charlotte pulls a Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch from 2019. And this time, not Vince McMahon, Triple H comes out to the ring, or whatever, the ring entrance. And introduces there's not a member added to this match. Charlotte Flair. When that be? In fact, I probably would prefer that one compared to the Ronda's and Becky Lynch match at WrestleMania 435. But still, whatever. What are we fucking doing here? As if I'm going to give this benefit of the doubt to Triple H. No, not necessarily getting benefit of the doubt with Vince McMahon. I say fuck Vince McMahon too, bro. Just give me some fucking creative writers who know what the fuck they're doing. And creative minds and how to create himself. But Triple H ain't doing it for me. Not that Vince McMahon be better. No, I'm not saying that. In fact, he'll be even freaking worse. But still. This gets to C+. Shall I move on? Joba Femi. Oh my goodness. Look at this grade. Defeats Kit Wilson. This, my friend, is an overall grade, maybe the lowest of all time, of a D-. Actually, no, I forgot about the Dynasty main event with Swerve and John Moxley. Never mind. That ended up being an F, believe it or not. Oh my goodness, man. This shit ain't that much better. This shit ain't much better, bro. Who the fuck cares? How are you supposed to care? This is Oba Femi's call. All he's just been doing is just squashing everybody left and right. That's good after a while. It's cool at first. But he's going to his first WrestleMania. And what is he going to do? Or when he's teasing that Brock match. Or are you going to do Brock and Oba? God knows with Triple H. Everyone wants to see, at least some sort of people want to see Brock and Oba. Some people don't want to see Brock Lesnar on television. I don't blame you. I don't really either. But still. Like, this show is just fucking dog shit, dude. Dog shit. It is dog shit on Friday nights. Same thing for Monday nights, too. But still, this gets a D-. Oh, finally, some rest of the shit was not that bad. The rest of the stuff was either B or B-. Trick Williams defeats Damian Priest and Carmelo Hayes to qualify for a 2026 Men's Elimination Chamber match. Carmelo Hayes being a reigning defending WWE Men's United States Champion. This gets a B. Best thing on the show. Best thing on the show. And by the way, if I keep briefing up or recording here, I'm trying to pay attention to the Spurs and Pistons right now because I do cover stuff on my TikTok and Instagram's accounts. Look at CL and 1018. Go check those two links out. They're not really a link, but still, you get the point. But this gets a B between the triple threat match here. Best thing in the show, honestly, by far, to a point. It really is. Like, seriously, this show was so freaking bad on Friday night. But this at least gets a B. This at least gets a B for sure. Moving on to Rhea Ripley versus Julia, the reigning defending WWE Women's United States Champion. goes to a no contest after last legend and Nia Jax caused that no contest. This gets a B-. Glad that Julia didn't take a full far L here. Especially as the Women's United States Champion. Too bad we couldn't do this in a tag match. Or better yet, have Kiana James take the pinfall, not Julia. But still. It might be seems like I'm hating Kiana James. I don't hate Kiana James at all. I give her credit for being better and better. Just because you get better and better doesn't mean I'm going to be a free pass to like a chamber match. That would be stupid. So the same thing last year in War Games with Maxine Dupree, and look at that fucking end up being a great decision on my part to say that take. But still. Not that War Games match was great or anything, but you get the point, people. Maxine was never ready to be in a War Games, neither is Kiana James for a women's champion. If she shocks the shit out of me, I'll be all mad. She shocked the shit out of me. But still. This Ripley and Julia match is to B-, not a bad match at all. But the fact that Julia ended up taking another pinfall L here as a women's U.S. champion. Not that women's U.S. title means shit to this company, but still. This gets a B-, so to say at least. Moving on to a formulaic SmackDown main event here. Aleister Black beats Randy Orton in the main event. You know, Randy Orton, who's in the Elimination Chamber match this Saturday. Yeah, and Aleister Black is not. I don't care who got involved. I don't care who got involved with this. I don't care who got involved with that. I don't care. And L is not a pinfall. L is a pinfall L. And what the fuck are we doing with the booking of Randy Orton there, Hunter? Triple H? A guy that's in the Elimination Chamber match takes a pinfall to a guy that's not even in the fucking chamber. Who not even sniffed the chamber this year. Randy has a qualified match, but still. What are we doing here, people? What is this main event? This match on paper could be cool, don't get me wrong. But for this, and this time when Orton's in a chamber match, and Aleister is simply not, is weird to me. Fucking weird to me. This gets a B-. B-, you're grateful you got that, honestly. As the overall show, great for Friday Night Absolute Suckdown. January 20th of 2026 is a C+. Not a great show at all from Friday Night SmackDown as normal, so to say at least. Moving on to Janel Grant makes rare public appearance to discuss NDAs and misconduct. Janel Grant made a rare public appearance on Thursday, February 19th of 2026 at the Capitol News briefing in Hartford, Connecticut, hosted by the Connecticut Alliance to End Sexual Violence. The event addressed the use of non-disclosure arguments, NDAs obviously, in workplace misconduct cases and their impact on survivors. Grant spoke about the NDA at the center of her lawsuit against WWE and Vince McMahon, as well as a fallout from the June 2022 Wall Street Journal article that publicly named her in a report detailing allegations against McMahon. On June 15th of 2022, my life was rewritten into someone else's storyline, and I was globally outed in the Wall Street Journal. That is the life of reckoning on mental health impact of a particular NDA, Grant said in her speech. Grant said that the situation took a sore toll on her mental health, including her thoughts on self-harm. Thoughts of self-harm. Oh god, that doesn't sound bad, man. She noted that the support of the organizations like the Alliance kept her from going when she felt like the loneliest person on the planet on Earth. Grant further spoke about the NDAs can prevent survivors from speaking up and protect dangerous patterns within a workplace. Workplace safety depends on transparency, because when employees cannot speak, patterns can't be seen. When patterns can't be seen, they can't be stopped. When they can't be stopped, harm spreads. When an NDA is used to conceal dangerous behavior, if simply relocates the harm to the next employee, the next office, the next victim, she added. Grant revealed that the initial report to be requested she make a joint statement describing that the relationship as consensual. She declined, but a company spokesperson later described it as a consensual in a subsequent article. She also discussed being granted a whistleblower status by the SEC in March of 2023. Just days before Vince McMahon and Ari Emanuel announced a deal between Endeavor and WWE. In March of 2023, she says, I got 2 things from the SEC. I got Subnova, and I got whistleblower status a couple of days. After that, Vince McMahon and Ari Emanuel suddenly appeared on CNBC to announce a deal with Endeavor and WWE. So color me the most surprised person on planet Earth, Grant noted. Grant also mentioned that the WWE storyline on Raw had mirrored her situation for months, though she had not specified an angle. Near the end of her speech, she sent a direct message to the TKO board, urging them to have the conversation regarding the origin of the company. She says, and quote, to the board of TKO, if you didn't know this part of your original story, now you know. I hope you all have conversations with us. I will hope you have conversations against yourselves, among just yourselves. And I hope that you don't rely on old instructs with new insight. All of you, some say, and how my life turns out from here, including how quickly I may be able to move on and find help and healing, Grant stated, end quote. More Vince McMahon drama for you, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll be honest, this kind of shocked me for this Janel Grant being live on so say it was studios or something like that, or I forgot if it was television or what. I don't know if the Alliance is a television or not. I really don't know. Well, I'm shocked she actually made a public appearance about this. So I like that type of I like that, honestly. And the shit she's gone through, obviously not the idealist of things to go through. Having like the sexual assault, the allegations shit she made against Vince McMahon. It's not like she said, color me shocked. This is constant Vince McMahon drama for you people. This is what Vince McMahon does. And for you people that want him back in WWE and TKO, you all be out of your fucking mind. It's Triple H doing a great job at creative now. But just because he's not doing a great job at creative doesn't mean you have to have Vince McMahon back. On what planet? I hate that mentality. Just because Triple H is not doing a great job as creative writer or creative head booker doesn't mean we need Vince and Kenny McMahon back in WWE, people. That's just not the case. Oh, you can't have Shawn Michaels, your RDX member, be in charge, or somebody else. I was even another McMahon, be Shane McMahon, but still, whatever. This is my thoughts in this situation for sure. At least for Janel Grant making a public appearance about this, it kind of shocked the shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you people. So shout out to her for doing that. Obviously, she's probably a lot of freaking hate because I've seen all freaking weeks since I'm about to sort of this story. And hey, I'm beyond the Vince McMahon brigade of minions on online, to say the least. To say the least, that's my thoughts on this for sure, if you ask me. Moving on, more greed in WWE people. WWE blocks Elimination Chamber watch parties. According to a report from FightfulSelect.com, the promotion has implicated strict and new blackout rules for the upcoming premium live event for WWE in Chicago, Illinois, called Elimination Chamber, obviously. The decision is part of an effort to drive ticket sales for February 28th showcase at the LimitsCenter. Oh joy, as if you can't be, is it not the ticket sales, honestly? It's just the prices you're charging, you stupid freaking idiots. Is it that? You gotta ban watch parties because you're too fucking egotistical? Oh joy. It's more time to say fuck you to your audience there, TKO, Triple H, Ari Emanuel. Nice to say a way to say fuck you without saying fuck you this time, you freaking idiot. Continue driving your viewers away there, WWE. Continue driving your viewers away. Elimination Chamber watch parties in Chicago area also being blocked and due to WWE's new blackout rules and an effort to increase ticket sales, the report stated. Oh my goodness, man. This company could not be more fucking greedy beyond greedy can be. When the more and more stories I hear about this, stuff like this, with TKO and WWE, I feel like more and more they get more fucking egotistical. And that is sad. It is sad what this company has fucking come to. When it comes to their precious fucking money and their precious ego. It's sad. You know, it's not all ego Ethan Page. It's not him. The all ego is WWE and TKO. That's what I gotta say about that for sure. That's just them being fucking greedy as they always try to be, people. And the sky is fucking blue. Just like the star of SmackDown, if you ask me. On the backstage news on David Finlay's free agency status amid WWE interest rumors. A new update has come out regarding David Finlay's wrestling future with WWE and New Japan Pro Wrestling, both heavily rumored to secure the second generation star. Following his extensive run in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Finlay is now eligibly a free agent after his contract with the promotions, obviously New Japan Pro Wrestling, expired last month. Amid reports and rumors about WWE's heavy interest in him, FightfulSelect.com reportedly reported that, according to their sources, there has been contact between Finlay and the company, which I don't really care. I don't really understand why. He's not that bad of a pro wrestler. I'm kind of familiar with him, honestly, in New Japan. But he should probably start in NXT if he has to start. If he starts on the main roster, it's another Jeff Cobb / Jason Mateo situation. Although there were in contact at one point between the two sides, the report knowing that Finlay is not currently factored into creative plans for the WWE main roster. Thank God, obviously. FightfulSelect.com also reported that, or stated that they have not heard any recent updates regarding the progress of those discussions, while noting that New Japan Pro Wrestling is actively trying to re-sign Finlay. In all honesty, it's probably his best situation to stick in New Japan. If not, go to AEW. I don't think I'm seeing him going to AEW unless there's no reports about him going to AEW. But still, he probably should stick in New Japan, honestly. He probably should stick in New Japan if I'm him, and honestly, keep his name even more under his belt, to say at least. I don't know how the man, I don't know how he is, honestly, but still. He started, in 2015, so he's got like 11 years in that company, so I guess, whatever. That's my thoughts on this for sure, if you ask me. Moving on to AJ Styles, says he originally planned to retire at WrestleMania 41. AJ Styles originally planned to retire at WrestleMania, but instead he chose to end his career where it began. Styles said goodbye to WWE at the 2026 Royal Rumble in January 2020, what day was still. In January of the 2026 Royal Rumble, obviously in Saudi Arabia, where he lost a career-ending match to Gunther, and like I said, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The match ended when Styles passed out to Gunther's sleeper hold after a controversial low blow from Gunther. Almost 3 weeks later, WWE uploaded a farewell tour speech-fed blog for Styles to their YouTube channel. One clip captures some comments from Styles before his Rumble match, where he discussed his situation to forego a final WrestleMania appearance. He says, and I quote, "Everybody wants to retire WrestleMania, the biggest show of the year, obviously, that we do. I was going to do exactly that, but I just came back for an injury, so that was supposed to retire me. I'll retire once I got healed up, and I was almost uncomfortable enough running and doing what I need to do to be AJ Styles. It just didn't feel right to come back for 2 months just to retire. If that didn't seem right, and I thought, what way to be able to leave on the pay-per-view where you debuted. Hopefully, at the end of the day, or end of the match, I stand on my own 2 feet, and throw up the P1, the phenomenal one sign, obviously. That is on my gloves one more time, and I walk. Styles stated to finish off. That's fine, but why in Saudi Arabia? That's fine, but you didn't answer the question. Like, Saudi Arabia is not really the best place to retire, though, AJ. Especially if you're a legendary career. And Grant, he probably knows what's best for him. That's fine with him. And fine. I know he started his WWE career at the Royal Rumble in 2016. Don't get me wrong. I understand that. And 10 years later, he was retiring to the 2026 Royal Rumble. I understand that, people. But still, in Saudi, man, that's probably not a trip to AJ Styles thing. That's probably a WWE thing, obviously. But still. But Wayne finally he's indeed retired, man. He's still waiting to find out tonight on Raw. Obviously, his farewell celebration. in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm probably going head-to-head right now. One minute shy away from Raw, obviously. So I got to get this podcast obviously upload, man. The updated styles going forward. Probably tomorrow, the LimitsCenter podcast, or for Tuesday, February 24th of 2026. I'll hopefully update that the Raw review then. Hopefully, knock on wood. That's my thoughts on the status for sure, if you ask me. And finally, for your Monday edition of LimitsCenter, for your Monday, I've been saying fucking January, your Monday, February 23rd, 2026. To be discussing the character shift for Lyra Valkyria. WWE officials have reportedly discussed shifting Lyra Valkyria's character ahead of WrestleMania 42 to provide her with a sharper, more aggressive edge on television, aka a heel turn. Just say it's a fucking heel turn. I'll say it's a freaking heel turn. Reporters are saying. According to a report from BodySlam.net, BodySlam Plus, creative pitches would see Valkyria transition in more intense and frustrated persona as a partnership with Bayley continues to develop on Monday Night Raw. This is just completely ass backwards, man. This is completely ass backwards. Bayley just had basically this report saying, you had Bayley do the same thing. They had this report here. Had this, like 2 or 3 months ago with this heel Bayley from like the 2020 stuff and how to hug her gimmick from NXT. And just to drop down like a blink of an eye, like no tomorrow, it's just fucked up shit, bro. And that's the booking of Bayley, honestly. But you're just gonna basically give that to Lyra Valkyria now? That just sounds so fucking like Triple H is not even funny. It sounds like whole WWE in general. It was shit ass backwards. Oh, but Bayley's contract is run out. She might be leaving the company. You want to develop a character for her she's leaving the company. How do you fucking know? Gee, I wonder why she's leaving the fucking company. First of all, it's shit like this. This company does everything ass fucking backwards. Lyra is fine as a babyface. Her character is fine right now. She's over with the crowd still. When she was doing first woman and a women's IC champion. That's just to be creative. You fell into Lyra since that match with Becky at SummerSlam. That's to be creative for you. They have failed Lyra Valkyria and also Bayley, and most importantly, they have failed those two. And what is it? What can you do if Lyra does a heel turn? What is that going to fucking lead to? What, a Bayley final match and she leaves to go to AEW or whatever? Like, isn't that fucking weird? Like, no one believes that she's be retired, so why the fuck would you be doing that shit? I don't know, man. Whatever. If it's Triple H's vow, I guess. This is a ass fucking backwards there, Hunter. And again, that's your common denial bullshit. It's Triple H doing shit ass backwards. That is your Monday edition of LimitsCenter for your Monday, February 23rd of 2026. Thank you all for watching LimitsCenter on your Monday, February 23rd, 2026 episode. Lucas Eon 1080 on YouTube and all audio platforms. The Lucas Eon Show. Before we get into today's podcast, I just want to let you all know about something. On the second channel, Lucas Eon, I upload my top 10 favorite matches of the January 2026. I know, it is February 23rd. I'm solely on that published, obviously, on YouTube. On the second channel today, Lucas Eon today. But still, I'll probably do it hopefully much more closer for this month, February 2026. Hope we get that done sooner rather than later, knock on wood. Hopefully I can do that, doing that for March of 23rd of 2026. Hopefully I can do that. But still, I can do it probably earlier, hopefully, like I said, knock on wood. And as always, peace and love, I am out here. Love y'all big time to say the absolute least, ladies and gentlemen. Try to enjoy Raw. It's only 8:03 p.m. Standard Time, so I'm checking on that with 3 minutes in Raw. So try to enjoy Raw, and try to enjoy Spurs and Pistons until you discuss Raw, probably tomorrow, LimitsCenter. So keep peace and love, I am out here. Love y'all big time to say the least.